What is up, you guys? It is Maddie here, and today I'm bringing you a Elder Scrolls Online video. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. It is a Fallout 4 news update. So, we're inching closer and closer to the ultimate buy, not really rent, or pass video for the Elder Scrolls Online as I get more and more time into this game. And as time goes on, I shall give you guys more periodical updates such as these. You guys seem to really like it. I gave my day one impressions when early access began. I gave my obviously beta impressions, and now I'm here to kind of let you guys know how the official launch is going so far with a lot of the patches in place and whatnot, and overall my experience so far. In the gameplay you're watching, I'm currently level 14, and that is the level I'm at now. And the reason I'm such a low level is because I'm trying to balance this game out with Dark Souls 2, with MLB The Show 14, which I got on my Vita because I needed a new on-the-go Vita game that I could kind of quickly pick up, play a game, and then put down. And then I'm trying to platinum Infamous Second Son as well, which I'm almost done with. And yeah, so obviously, as you can tell, in the gaming front, I am very busy trying to do all these things at once. That is why I'm also very underleveled. And there's another reason I'll explain later in the video. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it. I'm going to be discussing the little, small, tiny gripes I've had and the overall well done game this is so far. So, sub fee issues. Now, I'm not complaining about the $15 a month. I've accepted that, looked past it, and accepted the game for what it is, so don't think that's what I'm complaining about. But since early access has ended and now the free 30 days have begun, now you have to set up a subscription model so that you can go ahead and continue those free 30 days. So that's very well what I did, but when I went to set it up, I saw a like most MMOs, a 1 month plan, a 3 month plan, I think a half year plan was the next one. Now, I don't pay attention to the half year plan because I don't know what the game will be like in a half a year. So anyways, I'm like, all right, I'll set up the 3 month one. So it said like, $13.99 a month compared to the normal $15 a month. So I was like, yeah, whatever, it's a little discount, but I could see myself playing this 3 months down the line. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna sign up for this. Go to sign up for it, and it tries to charge me 41 bucks on the spot, not instead of doing what most MMOs do, at least in my personal experience. Note that I am not a huge MMO player, but in my personal experience, they would just charge you a discounted price each month so you felt like you were saving money, because you actually are, because you're spending more time on their game. I didn't like how they were trying to clock me $41 on the spot once my free trial ended at the final 30 days, just because they wanted their money maybe right away or something. I don't know. That's what I took from it. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but that's really the only issue I've had so far with not even the game itself, just kind of how it was ran. Next, there were quest bugs. Now, these are why I said I was going to mention later in the video why I'm such an underleveled person, and this is why, because a lot of my quests kept breaking, and it would kill like at least an hour and a half of my time. I kid you not. Each time something happened, I'd be trying to log in and out, quit the game, restart my computer, reload the UI, trying to do all these fixes to see if this would work, going on forums, looking stuff up. Nothing worked, but fortunately this segues into the fantastic thing is that this game has had great post-launch support. Now, obviously, I understand the quest bugs were there because it is early access. It is a humongous game. It is not going to be perfect. Don't get me wrong there. But this game has had great post-launch support, and I'm really surprised with it as the quest bugs have been patched, a bunch of things have been patched, and so far I have not hit any hindrances, and it really has bumped at how fast I can level up now, and yeah, I really do enjoy that. But coming from the perspective of a guy who doesn't play MMOs, I was actually kind of a little surprised and taking off guard as to how many dungeons were really reskinned in this game. The last MMO I played before this was the Old Republic, and I didn't really see it in that game, but I did see it in this game. And the Old Republic, I actually hit level 35, I believe. Very high level in that game, so I did put a lot more time in that game compared to that I did in this game. Anyways, I was pretty surprised at how reskinned some of the dungeons were, but that kind of goes hand in hand with the regions in this game, and it made really exploring a wonder because that's where the detail really went, making Tamriel a very diverse land, and it's something that I noticed. But don't get me wrong there. I guess I could deal with reskinned dungeons in exchange for a detailed open world. Anyways, the last two things have to deal with quests, which is really the core of the game. The quest stories that are told are fantastic so far. I really haven't had too many boring ones that really set me like where I'm like half asleep in my chair. I really always felt engaged. But one thing I really noticed during my playtime is the connections they made. Like, I'd finish a quest, and when asking what I could do to help after this quest, it would ask me to, they would send me to another person, and a new marker would appear on my map, and I'd go to that person, I'd continue a new quest line. Like in Deshawn here that you're seeing in the background, this is the region I'm in now. I was trying to cure a plague, and I was helping someone out, and then I started working on the cure, and then that person sent me to another alchemist, something along those lines. I just kind of like the connections they did. And on my endeavors overall so far, for an MMO, I have felt really important in the world. When you're walking around, people recognize what you have done. It is awesome. When I say people, I mean the NPCs. They're like, hey, you're the guy who saved this town from the invasion or whatever. And when you talk to NPCs, sometimes their conversation begins with something along those lines. They're like, oh, I've heard of you. And it makes you feel important for an MMO. And that's very, very, very important in an Elder Scrolls game. And I'm very happy to say that they have succeeded thus far on that. But those are the updates so far that I've noticed so far in the official launch of the game. Give me a little bit more time, and I think I'm going to be able to bring you guys my ultimate buyer pass for this game. But yeah, nonetheless, let me know in the comments down below if you're playing this game, and if you are, how are you enjoying it so far? Do you agree with what I said? Do you not? Be sure to let me know. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.